Hey everyone, what's up? How's it going? I figured we could do like a get ready with me. I'm just gonna go run some errands. It's really nothing too exciting, but yeah, this is kind of gonna be like my everyday makeup look, perhaps a little more elevated. Who knows? Maybe I'll do my hair. Probably won't do anything too crazy. So yeah, that's my game plan, and let's get into this very simple and probably boring video. For starters, I add moisturizer onto my skin. This is the Day One moisturizer from Beauty Bay, and it just soaks in really quick. I find that it doesn't really interrupt my makeup, which is why I tend to use this prior to any application. Next up is sunscreen. Listen, if you are stepping outside, if you are inside the house and you got something coming through, anything, you have to wear sunscreen. It is so important. I honestly started taking sunscreen seriously only like maybe a year and a half ago. So I'm not even like one to like front on all this, no. But just wear it, okay? I have been using the PURITO, PURITO? I would say PURITO, but I think it's like PURITO, I don't know. CENTELLA Green Level Unscented Sunscreen. Yeah, it's cool because it's a water-based formula, so it just meshes well with everything. That was a really big issue for me actually when trying to find a sunscreen that would work in conjunction with my makeup, because you know sometimes you get some peeling, like it's the whole thing. But this one has worked superb for quite a while now, so I make sure to get a decent amount. I just work that all over onto my neck, the nose, the forehead, the ears, even your eyelids. Yep, your eyelids can burn. You don't want crusty lids. Unless you do. That's your own thing. I am gonna do my brows. Well, I'm gonna set my brows. So I always go in with the SUAVECITO pomade. This is just the original one. Yeah, just OG, nothing crazy. They also have a matte pomade, but I actually don't know why I haven't tried that. I don't know. Anyway, so I have this little comb, and I start with the actual like brush end. I begin to just comb this through my brow hairs. I prefer a fluffier brow, something that's a bit feathery, so that's why I do this. Okay, yeah, honestly I used to use a spoolie, but then I got too lazy and I was like, oh, I can use this because I use this for my hair, and I just haven't stopped since. However, I did see that May Pang used this end to comb through the brows one last time and kind of like flatten them, and I was like, wow, that is genius. Yeah, this just really helps to make sure the brow hairs are laying up against your skin, and that they are nicely combed through, making sure you don't have any like excess product or any clumps. When I am doing my everyday makeup look, I try to focus on the luminosity of my skin, my brows, and my lashes. Everything else that comes after that is just like a little additional perk, so to speak. For primer, I am going to use the MILANI Rose Face Oil. Typically, I do like using a face oil because, again, it's just added hydration and it gives that glowy look. You really don't need a lot though. You just like want a drop or two. And then I like to pat this right onto my skin. I like to make sure I go under the eyes. Ideally, I would like the face oil to sit for a couple minutes, but given that I'm filming right now, I'm just gonna keep on going. For my glowy base, I like go in kind of with whatever I'm feeling, but usually I use the AURIC Glow Lust. I have honestly talked about this so many times, but it's just an all-around product. Like, it works so well with damn near just about everything, and it just looks like your skin but a little more juicy. So that's what I like. I like to take that all around. I'll even go underneath my eyes a bit because this will reflect any light, so my eyes aren't gonna appear as dark as they actually are. For my day-to-day concealers, I kind of hop between two, so it's either the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop or the E.L.F Hydrating Camo. I think I'll use ColourPop today. Why not? So, concealer placement, totally up to each and every person. Everyone has different things that they would like to target. For me, it's going to be in this inner portion of my under eyes. I do have a bit of a blemish, so not a bit of a blemish, I have a blemish. So I'm just gonna add some right to the center. I add a bit on my chin just to balance things out. And then I'm gonna take a little right, like where my bag kind of ends. Remember that concealer also travels, so starting out with less, in my opinion, is always better because you can see where that concealer is gonna go and you can always add more. So that's with one layer of concealer. I know I look extremely shiny, but I will address that in a minute. I am going to add a bit of a cream bronzer. This is kind of that like additional step I will do if I want to just amp things up a little bit more. For that, I'm gonna go into the E.L.F Putty bronzer in the shade Honey Drip. As far as application for this, I am always switching it. Sometimes I do a duo fiber, other times I do a sponge. Today, actually, I'm gonna do, I thought I was gonna use a brush, but I'm gonna use my sponge, because why not? Honestly, just take some of the bronzer and swipe that right onto my eyelid. So there's that. Usually, and I will be doing so today, I will go in with one last layer of concealer because occasionally I will get bronzer in some areas that I don't really want bronzer. So I'll go in one last time. Yeah, that's fine. Now for some blush, let's go into the Milani Cheek Kiss in the shade Nude Kiss. This is definitely more of like a balmy type of texture. I like adding blush all over the place. Like, I'll take this on my forehead, on the end of my nose, and on my cheeks. Before I go in with highlight, I'm gonna set my face because clearly I got a lot of glow happening right now, but I want to control the center part of my face because that looks a bit more like oil as opposed to dewiness. Pretty much only use like translucent powders. This one is the Beauty Bakerie Flower Powder. I wonder if they have like a pressed formula of this. Dab out, you know, any creasing that may have occurred. And then with my sponge, I'm going into the cap of the powder and applying it right underneath my eyes. So here is what we are looking at. I still have that glow and shine happening, but it looks a bit more controlled. You know, it's not as like all over the place, looking all types of wild. You know, we're looking a little more tamed. For the sake of this video, let's go ahead and add a powder bronzer. I'm just gonna use the one from Beauty Bay in the shade Beach. I'm gonna take the E.L.F. Always Rosy Primer Infused Blush and just very lightly add that right on top. For some highlight, again, always changing, but today I'm gonna use the ColourPop Lunch Money. This is one of their Super Shock. Recently, I have been trying to get more comfortable with doing my brows using just a brow pen. So that's what I'm gonna try to do again today. I just want to get better at it. So I've been trying to like force myself to only use this. And yeah, this is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. And basically you just want to like start flicking in the little hair strokes. Honestly, it's kind of time consuming for me because I'm just not like the best at it, but I feel like once I get to like a good point, it will be like boom, boom, boom. All right, so that's kind of what I do for the brows, or at least what I've been trying to do. And then honestly, just mascara. That's like kind of the next last step. Well, second to last. Let's go ahead and curl my little lashes. For mascara, I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Exhibitionist in their waterproof formula. I start at the root and wiggle my way up. For lips, usually just chapstick or a lip oil. The only lip oil I own is the ColourPop Luxe Lip Oil in Skinny Dip. So let's do this. I mainly just want something that's gonna sit comfortably on the lips and you won't know when it disappears. Okay, well that's it. That is my my day-to-day makeup look. It's really nothing groundbreaking, but it wakes me up. I feel decent, and it wears nicely throughout the day. You know, I'm not gonna say it's like hella long lasting because it's not, but it still looks like skin. So even when it is kind of wearing out throughout the day, it's not gonna be like, you know, it's just gonna be like, oh, she's, you know. Yeah, so do I want to do my hair right now? I don't actually know. No, honestly, I don't really want to do it right now. So I'm not. But you could put it up. Fuck it, let's just do it. Okay, let's do the middle, no, the side part. Like a little low bun side part type of thing. Okay. Yep, that's cute. I went ahead and added some water onto my hair because it needed some. So I'm just gonna start to comb this right through, bring it back. I like the actual like hair on my head to be like sleek, and then the bun to be a bit messier. I do use the like extra large elastics for this because it is the only thing that will really secure this type of hairstyle in place for my hair because it's pretty thick. So yeah, I know these aren't the best, but whatever. And then just go ahead, make sure it's nice and tight. You can just do a ponytail. I am gonna do a bun today. Kind of comb out any wild bits. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the best. This is not the best I've done, but I'm doing what I can. And then I just, how am I gonna show this? I like twirl my little pony and then wrap it right around and grab my elastic and boom. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm not the one to do hair tutorials. I am gonna take some of the Got To Be styling gel. I just like put some on the back of my hand. grab my little comb that I used for my brows and just get any little hairs and kind of swoop them right through. Just a tad right at like the base. The base, I don't know. Don't listen to me. Yeah, that's kind of that. Anyway, does that look all right? Sure. It's good for, you know, a grocery little shopping. I have like a hair that's like popping up. I'll have to fix that. But this is good for now. On a day-to-day basis, this is kind of the general vibe I'm trying to go for. You know, very skin-like. Recently, I've just been enjoying my hair out of my face. So any type of like updo will work. That's this, that's that, and that's me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh god. I can't see, I just washed my face. Bronzer in some areas. I need my hair shit. What even was this video? I don't know. I don't know, and I can't be fucked.